electric guitar. Lex guitar, open my hat crack. String bottom sitting there, fears are old for sins. Electric guitar, the drum kick, snare, open hardcore. String bottom sitting makes you feel alive. And keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dots, shadow,
Rightful licks hard, Elvis down with slow ride. You're rightful, the talkers on concrete. Slow rocker and visual and I drivel on the streets. The vision captures freedom, passion and dreams, creating an anthem that defines generations. To never give up on life, but keep it realistic and grounded. To never give up on life, but keep it realistic and grounded.
Electric guitar, come by for like problems. took a show. Drunk at hope and hi-hat crashed in stories of love, heartbreak, hope and resilience, inspiring millions with timeless energy. But keep it realistic and grounded. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow,
electric guitar. Come taste determined ambition, love and perseverance, wrapped in rock Annie and heartfelt lyrics, giving courage to dream and strength to endure. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace swords. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace.
Electric guitar, drum kits do the silent verse. Electric guitar, drum kick snap open, hi-hat crash. Drown long songs, simple up Phoebe with, but keep it realistic and grounded. Cliche words, echo love together. Timeless music mixes power and emotion, delivering rock anthems and ballads that speak of love. Heartbreak, resilience, and freedom, inspiring fans across the world. But keep it realistic and grounded. Powerful, emotional release. Electric guitar. We started out in summertime, windows down, hearts on fire, laughing about nothing, chasing city lights. Every mile a story, every word a dream, but the road would bend, not always what it seems. You held my hand when the nights grew cold, when freedom called and we grew old, in places we never thought we'd go. These roads we carve through love and pain, break down the chains and rise again. From whispered fights to hopeful skies, we're stronger now. No compromise. Broken glass on the roadside, memories in the rain. I watched you walk away, but felt the breeze remain. Guitar scream our stories, piano holds the pain. In every chord a spark remains, lighting up the flame, lost in the noise, found in the sound, fighting shadows we once drowned, but in the silence, strength is found. These roads we carve through love and pain, break down the chains and rise again. From whispered fights to hopeful skies, we're stronger now. No compromise. Let the strings wrap around the night, feel the fire, hold on tight. In the wreckage find your light, every scar battle won, a testament of flight. These roads we carve through love and pain, break down the chains and rise again. From whispered fights to hopeful skies, we're stronger now. No compromise. So here's the road still left to find, with every note we leave behind, a tale of strength, a heart untamed, in every song forever named. Oh. tricky too. Fungus on concrete starting, and visual memory specific to the outlaw ballads and rock anthems. Reflect love, heartbreak and hope-proven music's power to heal, inspire and unite fans through shared emotion and energy. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Emotional release. I recall those nights on open highways, worn boots tapping to the rhythm in my soul. Stories lived in every mile marker, each chord a battle, every note a goal. And days when the world felt hard and heavy, I found my armor in the songs I'd sing. Strings would swell, drums would rally, hands on the wheel, chasing what tomorrow brings. This is the road we choose, no turning back. Heartbeats firing beneath these fading stars, songs of freedom bleeding through the cracks, resilience in every line, healing scars. Sunrise paints the sky like a fresh canvas. Words flow raw, honest, breaking through the pain. Voices rise in harmonies of comfort. We carry hope like fire that won't wane. When the silence tries to pull me under, melodies lift me up from deep within. Every chorus a call to surrender, to find the strength beneath the skin. This is the road we choose, no turning back. Heartbeats firing beneath these fading stars, songs of freedom bleeding through the cracks, resilience in every line.
There's a road that's long and winding, we've all walked it before, with a heart that's tired from fighting, but we can't close the door. The storm may rage, the clouds may fall, but we'll find our way. Through the hardest days, through the darkest nights, we'll never fade. We rise again from the ashes of the pain. With every step, we break the chains that held us in the rain. Together we're strong, we'll carry on. The fire's burning bright. With love in our hearts, we'll reach the stars and claim the light. Like a song that keeps on playing, we'll keep singing through the fight. The dreams we hold inside us will guide us through the night. With every note we'll lift our souls, we'll never give up hope. The power in our hearts is more than we could ever know. We rise again from the ashes of the pain. With every step we break the chains that held us in the rain. Together we're strong, we'll carry on. The fire's burning bright. With love in our hearts, we'll reach the stars and claim the light. Through the storm, through the fire, we're holding on. Every beat, every breath keeps us moving on. We'll rise above, we'll rise again, we're never alone. The road is ours and we'll find a way back home. We rise again from the ashes of the pain. With every step we break the chains that held us in the rain. Together we're strong, we'll carry on. The fire's burning bright. With love in our hearts, we'll reach the stars and claim the light. With love in our hearts, we'll rise again. Underneath the city lights, where stories intertwine, a battered leather stage awaits, the night begins to shine. Fingers brush the frets with care, like tracing old tattoo. Each note unravels tales of dreams and hearts that broke in two. The crowd sways like restless waves, bound together by the sound. In every word a spark ignites, where shattered souls are found. These heartfelt ballads and roaring anthems paint the scars within our souls. From the depths of love and pain, music meant to make us whole. In the roar of the guitars and the hush of quiet pain, we find the strength to rise again. The story of a tender love, wild and unrefined, flickers in the melody, sweet moments left behind. Then comes the ache of parting ways, the silence loud and clear. But hope sneaks in to live, and timeless ballads and powerful anthems. The music explores love, heartbreak, resilience, and dreams, delivering strength and celebrating the human spirit, but keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, we started out on cracked old streets, hand in hand beneath the sun. Every laugh was a promise made, every glance a loaded gun. The world was wide and we were young, chasing shadows on the run. But love's a fire, fierce and bright, that burns till day is done. Like it was all I'd ever know. But the wind can change direction, and suddenly it's time to go. So here's to the roads we ride, through the pain and through the light. Every fall and every fight, building castles in the night. From heartbreak's heavy chains to freedom's open air, these timeless songs we sing carry us there. We walk down that road, the one less taken, with dreams in our hearts and nothing to be shaken. Through the storms and the rain, we held on tight, even when the world seemed to fade from sight. We rise above, we're firing our stars. We'll make it together, no matter how far. We rise above with fire in our veins, breaking through the clouds beyond the pain. This is our time, we're reaching for the sky. With every step, we're learning how to fly. We rise above. We rise above. With love. We rise above. Out on the roadside, where the wild grass bends, we laid our hopes on the lines that never end. The city lights were fading in a quiet sky. Your voice a steady flame, no need to ask why. Every scar, every tear built a bridge to here. We've been fighters in the dark, holding on to what is clear. These are the winds that carry us through the storm and beyond, rising from the ashes with a strength that's born. Painted on the skyline are the stories we trust. In the rhythm of the night, we find the winds that carry us. Your hands traced freedom on the strings of my soul, a melody unfolding where the broken parts feel whole. No empty words, just the weight of all we've won, like thunder rolling. Electric guitar, backs in raw emotion. With rock power, these songs reflect life's struggles, resilience, and the pursuit of dreams, connecting deeply with fans everywhere, everywhere. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. emotional release, dry cries. Electron, rock foul with lyrical depth. This song inspired millions through themes of love, resilience and dreams, resonating across generations worldwide. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Little attack, bits of whisper dust to focus on concrete storytelling and visual illustrative. The art from Ballads and the music, a soundtrack for hope and strength across the world. We'll keep it realistic and grounded. Emotional release. language, a new language to for concrete on concrete, storytelling and visual imagery specific to the through timeless ballads and powerful anthems. The music explores love, heartbreak, resilience, and dreams, delivering strength and celebrating the human spirit. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Format, requirement, mood, outful, emotional release, purpose, main hook, and emotional peak. In the tweaking type, bring no style guide. Use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the anthems are filled with passion, hope, and strength, while ballads tell stories of love and heartbreak, creating music that speaks to every listener's journey. But keep it realistic and grounded.